So as we look up now, there is just a small sliver of the sun that is still visible, and we will go through a small process here. Seconds before totality, we'll get some little flashes of light on the outer edge of the moon, and those will be Bailey's beads.
Wow, there it is. Look at this. It's almost there.
It's almost there.
You can hear the crowd behind us cheering it on. Wow.
So if you can look out a window, look at the color of the air around you. Everything is getting very flat gray.
Yep.
We are just seconds away from those Bailey's beads showing up. Then we will have what's known as the diamond ring, the last little glimpse of sun before totality. And when totality happens, you take your glasses off, and hopefully through these cirrus clouds, we will be able to see the corona of the sun, which this is the only time you get to see the corona of the sun. So hopefully we get to
like
see
you,
it.
I vaguely remember as a kid seeing this, and I certainly did not have an expert from NASA and an expert meteorologist, as I said, eclipse guru standing next to me, walking me through it. Kind of tell me right now, what are we seeing?
Well, there's just this little tiny orange sliver. That's all there is, and you can see this little tiny orange sliver. But Betsy's absolutely right. If you take the glasses off, don't look at the sun, but look around. The color is incredible.
So remember, the sun is 400 times larger in diameter than the diameter of the moon, but the moon is 400 times closer to Earth. It is geometric perfection. And we are right in this path. We have not been in the path of totality since 1806.
And we won't be again until what, 2400?
2444.
2444.
Somewhere in Ohio in 2099. So only 75 more years.
Okay.
But for Cleveland, it's 420 years. 2444.
It's just absolutely amazing.
Wow.
It is.
And
312.
This is the most painful part of the whole process. This wait, and everybody's been waiting. It is 3:13, so we are getting a totality just southwest of Cleveland. Totality has begun in Mansfield. We are seconds away from it here in downtown Cleveland.
Yep.
Here we go.
There's the crowd. Let's listen in.
It's coming down.
Oh, wow. And it is perceptibly getting darker.
There it is.
And the temperature's dropping.
Wow.
Oh, there it is.
Yep,
Oh,
just
my
wait.
Holy.
It gets better.
Wow.
Don't take your glasses off yet.
Not yet, not yet.
There it is.
Here we go.
Oh, man.
And there's Bailey's beads.
My
Oh,
God.
wow.
Got it. We're in totality. There it is. Okay, we also have Venus. The planet Venus is visible right now.
Wow.
Off to the bottom right.
Here on Earth, the street lights have come on.
All the street lights in
like
downtown
8 p.m.
Cleveland are on.
In
Look at the
downtown
horizon.
Cleveland right
You
now.
can see the edge of the shadow behind us, and there is so much. It's so much brighter to the north.
Wow.
Look at that.
I did not see this when I was a kid.
I do not remember this either.
No.
So this is just so stunning. So we can see the planet Venus. Jupiter is up here to the upper left of the moon.
Yep.
And if we were going to get to see that Diablo comet that Russ told us about earlier in the week, last week, it would be to the right of Jupiter. I don't see it because of those cirrus clouds right now.
But I'm going to take a photograph because
Please do.
you have to.
Now, I am also seeing, we're getting some Bailey's beads on the ends, which is kind of interesting. So we are in a solar maximum. The sun runs on an 11-year solar cycle, maximum and minimum. In 2017, when I was in Jefferson City, we did not have the solar maximum, but we still had this amazing view.
Wow.
This year we're in a solar maximum, so we are getting to see so much more energy coming out, and we may actually, that bottom, you see that little glimmer,
little glimmer at the bottom.
and that very well could be a mass ejection, coronal mass ejection, or some kind of a solar sprite that is coming out of the sun right now.
Yep.
And we get to see it.
And we've got planes flying above the atmosphere or above the clouds and everything else. So we'll have people who may be able to tell us. I don't know that for sure, but I will have people who may be able to tell us.
Yes, we are.
What's going on up there and what we're seeing.
Right.
So.
It is absolutely spectacular. And yes, you can see now on the western horizon, we're already starting to see the light coming.
A little bit of light, but it's getting darker to the east.
But it's getting darker to the east. So we are right under it. You can see an entire ring of brighter skies, the yellow all the way around us. And that only happens when you are right here
That is
in
so
the path of
incredible.
totality.
Let me ask my two experts
so
here. How
incredible.
long are we going to be in this stage right here?
3 minutes and 50 seconds.
Yep.
So we are counting down, and this is almost double the amount of time that I had in Jefferson City.
Yep.
So it is absolutely incredible. Now we turned out our ambient lights, and now we can see a little bit better some of that corona of the sun. And of course, the cirrus clouds are playing with things a little bit, but I mean, we get to see it.
Oh man, do we get to see it? That's incredible.
Somebody-
It truly is incredible.
You know, it's interesting. I was watching the network coverage of this, I guess, in Indianapolis when this happened, and the correspondent said, it seems like an eternity. And it does at this point. You thought this would be very quick, but this is a nice stretch here.
It has been, yeah. And we only have another minute or two left, but
It's already getting brighter
yeah,
off
starting
to
to
the
get brighter
west.
off to the west.
Sure.
But we still get to see Venus there, and Jupiter is actually shining a little bit brighter now. So, man, this is pretty incredible.
3:16:50.
We are counting down. It's starting to get brighter and brighter
Yep,
on our western horizon. So again, you can see Venus to the lower right, Jupiter up here to the upper left. And I can't believe, Jimmy, that we get to see that bright spots on the southern, or at least the bottom of the moon.
Yeah, and it stayed there the whole time. So that's going to be something interesting to see what exactly that is.
And
going
there's a
on.
lot of people watching this.
Oh,
thing,
yeah. And I was going to say,
the same thing.
folks at home, listen, go in your backyard if it's safe. Thanks for watching us on TV, but go in your backyard and take a look at this once in a lifetime event.
Here we go.
In Northeast Ohio. And here we go. We're coming out of it. Have your
Here's
glasses on.
Diamond ring.
Here we go.
Diamond ring. And
there
here
it is.
come our Bailey's beads. That was the fastest 3 minutes and 50 seconds of my life.
Oh man.
But that
And
is the end of totality in Cleveland. Now the lights will start to come back on,
Yep.
meaning the sun will begin shining again.
Yeah.
The city lights are going to be
You
going
can already
out.
see it.
Yeah, it's amazing how quickly it got dark when we
Yes.
hit totality, and
Now-
how quickly it got light again now that we're coming out of totality.
If you look at something white and you're seeing odd like lines or something moving, you're actually seeing the atmosphere